So it is nearly the end of January, which I can't quite believe. That's gone very, very quickly. And yeah, thought we'd just give like a little bit of an update of what I've been up to, which is basically just training. Life has been fairly boring other than training, which is actually quite nice, being back in routine. It's a Thursday, and it is a Thursday afternoon. As you can see, it's basically already pretty much dark outside. Yeah, I am dragging myself out to go and do a turbo. Just tired. Yeah, I've actually super happy. It's been really good, consistent training. But yeah, I guess noticing the slight up in, I guess week on week we're progressing the run a bit, so that I can kind of feel a bit in general tiredness. Also had my first proper threshold session yesterday on the bike, which we've been doing quite a lot of VO2, but I feel like I recover better from that just because you get slightly longer rest. It's kind of not as much, like when I was doing 4 by 2 minutes, 8 by 1 minute, it's not that much actual intent, accumulated time. Whereas yesterday was basically 10 by 3 minutes threshold. And it was tough. So, and then pretty tough threshold swim this morning, followed by longest run I've done for a while, 1 hour 20. And it was so nice. I basically got to go and do some of the trails that I've not done for so long, just because it's a long-ish run to get there and it's all uphill, so I haven't really had the confidence in the calf to do that. But yeah, super positive that I've now got that confidence to do it. Went up to the Chevin and it was great. I had some new trail shoes, so that was generally just lovely. But yeah, I'm pretty knackered now. So I just got a nice 90-minute easy spin on the turbo, catching up with traitors. And then it might have to be some kind of takeaway tonight because I'm not sure I can be bothered to cook. And unfortunately, Ala's off having a lovely time in Canada. So, yep, solo tonight. But yeah, only 1 more week to get through here and then off to Spain. But yeah, so swimming, I'd say, has just generally been quite consistent over the last few months. I've been sticking to Tuesday VO2, Thursday threshold, keeping Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday all pretty aerobic and really tech focused. So I've had very specific things that I've focused on every week that I then try and take into the faster stuff. And I've actually just had, I'd say 3 really solid weeks of swimming. So nothing amazing, I'm not swimming my fastest times, but it's just actually been really solid, which is probably the best I've been in a January period. Usually I have a couple of good swims, then I fall off a cliff and I'm terrible. So yeah, really happy with how swimming is at the moment.
Sorry, go.
I just get that, yeah, it's just been pretty solid. I feel the technique's getting much better. And I feel in a pretty good place.
Who have you been swimming with?
So I've just been swimming with the squad in Leeds, usual at Holt Park. So I've had our normal lane of dreams, although actually quite a few people haven't really been there, but I've recruited a few people in. So yeah, it's been good, and looking forward to seeing what other swim gains I can make out in Spain. Then obviously biking, just been building that on the VO2 threshold, starting to introduce some threshold and just kind of getting the base ready to get some longer, more kind of Ironman specific stuff when I get out to Spain. Lucy's really enjoying our cold ride. It promised us 4 degrees and it says it's -1. It's a little bit colder than expected, but just refueled. Now we just have to poodle home. We've got someone who's even happier about it being so cold.
I can't believe everyone's put more clothes on.
I haven't.
Oh, have you not?
No. So, slightly chilly ride done. Made it back. Now, the fun bit of faffing of cleaning the bike. See if the hose pipe is actually working right. I seem to have issues every single time the little heads break. So, getting ready for another cold ride. It's going to be colder today than it was yesterday, so few extra things. I've gone for thermos flask with hot squash in it, carbs in the bottle. I've gone for a bit of C30. I've gone for 2 scoops. I've got a bit of a session today, so I need a bit of carbs to keep me going before the cafe stop. Also getting back into my heated insoles. Yeah, try and keep the feet just that a little bit warmer. Apparently it's not getting above 0 degrees today, so got to do that. I'm going to go for some extra layers. I'm going to go double thick base layer, normal jacket, and then like winter gilet, and obviously full on balaclava. Hopefully that'll keep me warm and toasty. And then, yeah, probably be finding the efforts and then probably just get cold after. Back into the cave of dreams, which, as you can see, is still looking pretty nice and tidy. And yes, I know there's still like slight bits of dust. I probably need to wipe everything down again, but better than it was, less dusty than it was. So all good. And yeah, the little bike is ready to go. Get some traders on soon. And then yeah, just get myself through 90 minutes of fun. I haven't really done anything on the TT bike yet. Like, even when I've been doing some stuff inside, I haven't really done any sessions inside. I've just been doing some of my shorter, easy rides in the evening inside. I've been set up on the TT bike, so yeah, need to kind of get back into TT bike position, practice that.
Again, who have you been riding with?
Been riding with most of the squad here, so I've actually done a lot with Lucy and Sam and Jimmy, bits with Johnny, but he's had some other specific sessions. Yeah, mainly those guys, and then had a special guest appearance from Ross this weekend, so that was nice. Different company.
Ross and Ruth.
Got my lovely brand new white shoes, never been outside. got some old Hoob things hopefully to protect them.
Here she comes.
My first ever pair of boa shoes, these.
Oh,
Yeah, it's given me about 80 watts, I think. Honestly.
Boa dows are slower than laces.
Proper winter jacket. You're in like
I got that
summer
one.
kit. Okay.
But I mean, winter, this is the bottom half I'm worried about.
Okay.
Ready for winter.
Ready for winter.
What's on? What are you doing?
Go rubber bag. We are.
I'd like to see that in the end of year financial summary.
Off to rubber bag.
January the 26th.
Off to rubber band.
Got no money, so today got another VO2 delight from Casper. It's really treating me in January. Yeah, gonna head back out to the all day one, my favourite stretch of road for intervals, just because it's easy to get them done. And today I have 10 minutes kind of Ironmanish pace, and then don't have much, something like 2 by 3 minute VO2, 3 by 2, 4 by 1.
How have the last few weeks of riding looked?
Basically pretty similar to that. Yeah, I've basically had a combination of VO2. Well, it's mainly been VO2 on a Wednesday as well, but actually this Wednesday is my first threshold session, which was pretty horrendous. But yeah, it's basically been Wednesday session, Sunday session, and the rest of it just steady riding. So yeah, just kind of trying to raise that ceiling a bit before getting out to Spain, and then Ironman work will start.
Meanwhile, I'm being heckled by Ross.
Ross, who's dressed for Hawaii.
What?
And then, yeah, run, we've been sort of very gradually increasing the volume. Obviously, that's been like a 3-month kind of project, but now at kind of 40-ish K a week, I think. But basically doing a Tuesday run where I've started introducing speed. It's not really like speed, it's more kind of Ironman pace, trying to just do something to be more efficient at that kind of pace. So I'm not just only doing aerobic running, but we didn't want to take the risk with doing like fast running. That'll maybe come later in the year. Thursday has been like my long run, which is not that long yet, but is gradually increasing by 5 minutes a week. So I'm up to like 1:20 at the moment, which is pretty nice. And then Saturday, I've been doing a double run. So yeah, we basically made the decision that to help build volume a bit, but at lower risk, we're doing a double run on the Saturday, and then I have 2 days off. So I basically have always a day off in between running, or 2 days off. We decided that was a better way of building volume for me than doing consecutive running. So yeah, and that's now got me up to, what's that, basically like 1:20, 2, 3, almost like 4 hours of running, which is pretty good. And the plan with that is obviously just keep building that a little bit in February, hopefully get the long run up so it's actually like a long run, because yeah, hopefully racing an Ironman in 9 weeks.